It's a unicorn.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all.
Did it kick me from streaming and started me streaming again?
One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
We back? There was no break in streaming on my end. I think Twitch did something weird. We good? We good? You're scared? We good? Okay, good. Whew. It's weird when Stream Elements is like, you just started streaming, and I'm like, it's been 40 minutes. Like, I don't think so. I think that's something I've been doing for a little while now. You're genuinely stuck someplace you can't come back from. That means you go forwards. That's all that means. You just keep going forwards.
Shall never
Hey.
be forgotten.
Dropping that prime with 3 months. Thank you. This place is scary though. You just gotta keep pushing forwards, right? It's the only path forwards for you. I like that we're literally just told to drink tears. That's amazing. What's this business all about? The arts of war in your warrior's blood. Huh. It's spooky and the enemies are all high tier and ghostly. Good luck. I believe in you. You got this. Honestly, the light sources look like items. It's so bright white. You're back in there yourself? Yeah, you have a good one, Verpiero, and have a good time with it. I'll do my best as well. So sites of grace, I guess, are a bonfire. Past time. What? There's times of day? Okay. So daytime moves. Whoa. This is an imp statue. What does it do? Why is it always poison? Spicy. I don't have any antidote or enough healing to do that just yet. We'll wander for a moment. Use the tarnished, furled finger to write a gold summon sign. Cooperative multiplayer will begin once you've been summoned. Yeah. Okay. Sure. But what was over here? Was there not something back this way we could take a look at? It's very dark. We're gonna have to probably get a torch eventually. It looks to be something will come back here later. Or we can go down now. Start with down. You have no idea what you're running from? That's hilarious. It could be anything. This is a second side of grace. You kind of had two paths right from the beginning. That's also interesting. Having two separate paths. Huh. I still got it. Wow, that was the slowest animation I've seen in a long time. Wants me to guard? Nope. There's more than 2 ways you can go at the beginning. Like 360 ways. Well, we'll see. For now. It is more open worldy in the end, right? But as far as like the tutorial area goes, figure this is a good start as any. Ooh. I can pick up fruits. Now this is the Skyrim I didn't know I needed. Solitaire? I've been around the block a couple too many times. Oh man. Good old hollows. What are they called in this? I guess tarnished? Is that the whole deal? You're basically one of these guys. Huh. It's interesting to see that you can't attack them while they're getting back up from being criticaled. I wasn't actually expecting that at all. I was expecting them to still be able to take damage. I wonder how impactful crouching is going to be in the game. Oh, so many ideas, so many questions arising. Boss ahead. Because of course there is. Stance breaking. Okay. Do a charge attack while jumping. Jump attack. Some attacks may break an enemy stance, giving you a chance to perform a critical hit. Hold that to charge attack. Oh, okay. Stakes of Marika. Upon dying, you'll be revived at the last site of grace you visited. However, if there's a stake of Marika near where you died, you can choose to be revived there instead. But I don't need to activate it, I guess. Do you choose to respawn closer to the boss area if by choice? Hello? RT immediately after blocking an attack does a counter. Okay. All right. All right. Now what? Where's the boss at? Hello? Where's the boss at? Where did he go? So falling down is just the tutorial area. So I was actually smart to go back and take care of that real quick. That's cool. A little bit of extra early experience. It's probably not a bad idea to pick that up. I am wondering though. It says you can check your level, but I don't really know. Oh, so you use runes to level up. Let's go check out the poison area. Well, thankfully this pot can hold our weight. An island of reprieve amongst a poisony swamp is gonna help us immensely. What is that? Does it see you? That's not that bad. I'm assuming you probably just hide here and it doesn't hit you. Now it gave me darts. How do I select darts? Why was that time different? It like went past the wall, like it didn't hit the wall. That was weird. Okay, so that'll happen. How do I add this to... Yeah, I noticed I was standing as well, but I just feel like last time it actually like physically stopped at that area there. So I figured it was probably fine. Because it actually, I thought it was programmed to not move any more forward than that pillar. I didn't think it could continue past the pillar and clip through the wall. That was a little surprising to me. It didn't seem to aggro on me, so I didn't expect it to think about it. Okay. If I stand right about here, what does that get me? Oh, nice. This is easy. Oh, hello. Who knew there'd be a dude there? Oh, hello. Who knew there'd be a dude here? Me too. What's down here? Does it go all the way down? So you could drop down here. That's nice. So it does loosely have an idea of where you're at. That's weird. 2, 3. Ah, I tried to roll through it. I see. I understand now. That's cute. You can't realistically make that jump in that time, so you gotta fall to the little ledge below. Nice. Very nice. That's pretty manageable. I think I can handle that. That's tricksy though. Yeah, you could probably make it just by sprinting through, right? Yeah. No need to stand on the pot. Yeah, super easy. I'll show you. I got some interesting technology for you. So you see from up here, you can't really see it very well, but down there's ledges. So we're gonna go probably one more. And then just right down here, there's some ledges. I'll see if I can get a better look at it on my way down. Oh, see, it's right there. So I think you can land on that ledge, drop down here, and continue down. That makes sense. So there's a little bit of a shortcut there that's a little easier to get down. That's pretty cool. I like that. For science. Oh gosh. Which game does it take after? I think it takes after that. Oh god. There we go. I wonder how being naked will affect my poison resistance. Oh, quite a bit, actually. Why would you delete your character and go back? Can you never come back here once you're done? Is that a thing? Oh, you got stuck in a place where you can't... Oh, I see, because you're talking about where you got stuck now. Is there no teleport here in this game? I would have expected there to be a warp. Or do you have to unlock it just later on? I guess it's hard to say. You didn't get it yet. There you go. It's like getting to... like getting stuck in Anor Londo at a very low level because you just happened to upon Sen's Fortress and you're not sure what you're doing yet. Those are my favorite moments. It exists, but we don't know how or where. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Graceful. Let's figure out what's down here. Oh. It takes a beating, whatever it is. Little gargoyles. Maybe those are imps. Trap ahead. You don't say. Bow required ahead. Odd. Hmm. I wonder if you can race past that. Hey, Lance. You're making good progress on a horse? Nice. I'm looking forward to the moment where I get to do similar. In the meantime, I'm stuck climbing through poison tunnels, as you do. I think what you could probably do is shoot it with a bow, and I bet it disables the trap. Not even progress, you're just roaming. And I can't wait till I get to that point where I just get to roam around. That's what I'm pretty excited for, that point. I wonder if I could make it to the second alcove. Yeah, I can. Which means I could probably make it to the third alcove. We're gonna wait this one out. Oh, right. So instead of going down that tunnel, I'm gonna try it once more. I think I can make it. Oh man. That was good. Yeah, I started as hero. Yeah, I figured it's looking like a strengthy character. So that's probably the route I'm gonna end up going. Oh, my time in Dark Souls has trained me well. You just backstab everything and you win. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that there is an alcove to the right. So I need to trigger this once just to get it going and see. It looks almost continuous, so let's see if we can make it in one sprint. I think it's doable. I think it's possible. I'm wondering if maybe I'm not running fast enough. I'm processing, is my armor slowing me down? And it very well might be. I'll use it for the first part here, but then after that I'm gonna take it off. Just so I can get past the poison without getting poisoned to death. Shake my head. I wonder if I can survive this fall. Not at half health, again getting shot by an arrow and falling. Apparently that ends in death. But yeah, Hero is looking good. I'm liking it. Very looking forward to roaming around. I like how I'm like, yeah, Elden Ring. I'm like, let's go explore the world, do the things, and I'm just down here in a pit, banging my head against a trap. Like, this is what I've deigned the experiment, the journey. This is where it all starts. Yeah, I get the feeling once I get to a point where I can have a horse, I'll be doing very similar. Just sort of getting about. I'm equally looking forward to it. Yeah. That's a spicy, spicy timing. Pot strats. Always. Always. We out here lurking. They hunting. Hello, little imp guy. Ow! He deals the big damage. What? He's like low to the ground too. I feel like lock-on is making this harder. Huh. Yeah, playing with lock-on is gonna be weird. So I just start sprinting, hug the right, straight line, roll in. That feels too tight. I don't think I can do that right now. That doesn't feel fast enough. I feel like I'm missing something. That's about a good speed. Is it faster? It feels a little faster. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. In my inventory, I have poison bone darts. We could try to throw a dart instead of an arrow and try to disable the trap. Now we're thinking with our big brain. But yeah, Luca, I get the feeling I'm gonna end up there eventually, though I wouldn't worry too much about it. As far as finding things and going places, I'll hit them all. That's just how I am. That little icon on the mini-map mean? What's the fringe folk hero? Oh, we're coming. Oh, we're coming. So I could continue down that route, trying to figure out what's down there, or I can try taking the shortcut down to the next level. I'll give it one more go. I'm thinking. Being stealthy is such a weird concept to me, like the way that it feels so much like a Souls game control-wise, but at the same time it has like crouching and jumping is blowing my mind. Oh. Okay. So my next question, right? How accurate are darts? Well, I'm out of darts. That was a good shot. Okay, all clothes are coming off. Don't need the shield even. I think it's possible. I don't know. I'm gonna stop trying that route. I don't think that's really getting me anywhere right now. So we're gonna go take the other route and see what's deeper down below. I know it's there, so if I can ever come back once I can teleport, we'll be checking it out later. Probably get a bow or something at some point and be able to disable that trap. I think if I can disable that trap, we're golden. But I do know how to get past that section in theory. It's just a matter of doing it in practice. Like, I wonder if sprinting is slow, relatively speaking, right? Like, I wonder if instead of sprinting, you have to roll multiple times, and that's somehow faster. It very well might be. I reckon you could probably make that entire run in a single sprint if you do it that way. You wait till it goes all the way back up and then you run down rather than waiting for it here. That might be faster. Maybe that's how you get past this in theory. So instead of going that way, we're going down this way. Wow! That guy does no clips. I gotta say, the very odd area. I'm assuming it's gonna follow me down here in a little bit, so I'm gonna just run past it. This is just the end of the line. Ho ho ho. Nope, we're good. Where are we going? Oh, hello. All right. Was there a stake of Marika nearby? That boss? Where will it spawn me at? Summoning pool. Oh, it was right here all along. Yeah, why not? We can waste away a few attempts at this guy. Why not? We don't lose anything. We don't really survive many hits anyway, so we'll just take that off. What's the deal with this? Grave Gloveworts. Strengthen ashes to +1. Whatever that means. So this guy's crazy. He's all sorts of crazy. He telegraphs like a madman, though. Got a lot of health. Okay. So I'll have to hit him something like 100 times, I think, in order to kill him. Just judging by how much damage he took, at about 80 damage per hit, he basically took that amount of damage. He probably has like 8,000 health, roughly, right? It might be doable. It's unreasonable, but it might be doable. So rolling into his body counts as a hitbox occasionally as well. I have to keep that in mind. I wonder if you could stance. How did I get here? I just went down. I just went down, Lance. That's all I have to say. Oh, 100%. This is completely the wrong area. I shouldn't be here. But this is where I ended up, so I play the game. I will sit here for literally the entire night. I got 12 hours to go. I got 12 hours of this crazy boss to do. I'm good. We'll make it happen. I'd say it is hard though, yeah. I have a problem, you see. When it comes to these kind of games, I've spent literal weeks on bosses at like level 1 back in the day, like doing my soul level 1 shenanigans. Like when I did the Dark Souls 1 DLCs at level 1. And then I went and spent like 2 weeks on Calamite. This is doable though. This actually is not bad. Huh. Oh, he has a tail swipe. That's good to know. So stance break doesn't do anything to him. He wiggles around a lot though. Oh, he has a swipe on that side. Oh god. Spent 3 days trying to two-shot Manus. Yeah, exactly. Oh man. This is what we signed up for though, isn't it? Bad time to heal there. So that side of the body, his right side, causes you to get swept with his paw. I think that's more dangerous than his left side. So I want to stay on his left side whenever possible. His attacks are pretty generous in their hitbox, but also manageable. They're very telegraphed. It really says exactly what he's gonna do. When he opens with that, though, that's a little bit rough. So he does it back and then forward. Okay. Okay. This is actually fairly doable. I'm running it through in my head, and I'm seeing that the patterns are there. Dodging them's not that bad. But he is all over the place. And that's a one-shot if I get caught. Okay. Okay. All right, so that's actually good information what just happened there. So one of the things I'm seeing is that I can't sort of let my guard down. If he starts to do that animation, I have to be safe. And that is really just gonna come down to dodging. So dodging directly into that was a bad idea. So it seems that when he does his lunging attack, it has a pretty long hitbox, and the timing on it when it ends differs. Sometimes it actually ends pretty soon, depending how close he is, I think, to the wall? Okay, so 4 instead of 5 there. That wasn't a safe spot. He's like zipping around. Okay, that's an attack, okay. They didn't have to change the vest. I liked it, but also I was just thinking to myself, I want to work on it some more. Honestly, I don't mind this either. It's a little more simple, but I want to put a little bit more work into the other one. It's one of those things where you put some work into something, and not because you think someone doesn't like it, but because it makes you kind of look back on it and go, wow, could I have improved that? And I think so. I'll do it better next time. That's basically what's gonna happen. I'm gonna redesign it and then make it a little bit more like good looking, because it kind of stylistically stood out, very different in its actual like artistry. Okay. So if you're too far to his tail, he actually will do that attack. It looks like pretty reliably. I've noticed that a couple times when I go too far close to his back, he runs away and then leaps back in. So I kind of have to straddle this little spot by his arm. And if you're directly behind him, he tail swipes you. I actually don't know the safest place to stand. very mobile. He tail swiped while facing me. I haven't seen that yet. Okay. So we look for the move, not necessarily our position relevant to him to cause it to trigger. That's good to know. That's the tail swipe animation, the wind up. Okay. His arm will go up like that. That's easy to see. Keep an eye out for that. Okay, 4 hits. I'm breaking that down to 2. Okay. That was an attack animation? I wasn't expecting that. It looked like he was just moving. Okay. That was good. That was better. So what I'm noticing is that some of his movement animations I'm reading as... No, his attack animations I'm reading as movement. So from his front arms, I need to not lock myself into attack animations and I need to roll reactively. So when that happens, I need to be ready and then react properly. I think rolling this inner right-hand corner is the best. That's his head smash. I'm watching his arms a little closely right now. Tail swipe. 1, 2. Has a slight recovery. That was very clearly an attack. That wide sweep where he pulls his arm back. That's noticeable. Okay. Okay, that's not the tail swipe. His tail does curl up on that animation as well, though. That's good to know. And that tracks really good. Okay. Yeah, Corn, that's definitely part of why I'm struggling a little bit. I'm seeing it has very... It's very busy. That's a good way to put it. With all of his wiggly bits, he's just wriggling and writhing. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in. I think I'm able to follow it for the most part now. The safe spot here is also very risky because he likes to run away. Yeah, that's super obvious. That move. As is that one. That camera angle though. Hey, Quorum, thank you very much. Dropping that prime. Have you been liking Elden Ring so far? You been playing it? Or are you just sort of watching me play it and commenting on that it looks busy on the stream? Or have you been having your fun on it as well? Like, that's a good 6 months. Very good. Thank you. let's get stamina, get stamina. Tail swipe. Very good. Being on the left side is dangerous. Back up. I don't know what that is. That's like a head swipe. Alright, arm swipe, yeah. Backhand. 1, 2. 4 hits, and then we roll out. Oh, okay. I misread that. Yeah, on the stream, you haven't gotten your pre-order copy yet? Gotcha. That'll be great. Something you love about me is that I'm so calm and enjoying myself doing this. Challenging bosses that are just borderline in-game bosses. Oh, is it? I wouldn't have known. This is pretty start of the game for me. I'm a little different. Should have fifth hit in. That was risky for no reason. 2 flasks. Let's get some space. What's a tail swipe? No? It's just going hard. Backhand? No. 1, 2. Backhand? Yep. Okay. Tail swipe. Here we are. Get back in. Okay. There we go. Backhands. 1, 2. Get a swipe in. That's the head swipe move. That one's so weird. I gotta get used to that one. You see the difficulty on the boss's moveset? It looks like an in-game boss. Okay, I could see that. That's literally how I mean though. Like, I wouldn't even know. The amount of times in Souls games, like back in the day, right? When I was doing the good old Soul Level 1 stuff, and I would literally spend a week on a boss, and I'm like, this is actually not that bad. What I'm not a big fan of is how many hits it takes, but what can you do? I'm doing 69 damage every swing. I can't complain about that. He has weak points. His body has different damage values depending on where you hit him. Oh. Interesting. Sometimes I do 69, sometimes I do 80. That's kind of like a Manus hand swipe move too, which is neat. Backhand? Yep. 1, 2. 1, 2. Finding the right hitbox on that is weird. Like positioning wise, hard to know where to be. I was R1 spamming there. I wasn't counting my attacks at all. You could never do the stuff I used to do. I think everybody has it within them, but it really is a matter of adjusting your expectations of like, if you want to win, that's one thing. I don't just want to win, I want to not die. Like that's the goal, right? For me, I want to learn the boss. It's more about learning than it is about the victory. Because what tends to happen is I have some really good runs, but a lot of them are just dying repeatedly. Yeah, I'm done. I kind of phrased it once, I phrased it once like this, where for me, it's more about learning the choreography, right? It's like learning how to dance. I want to learn the dance. I want to know how to play and learn the fight. Sometimes fighting things at a lower level like this is actually really fun. It is a very intense death, isn't it? But my goal isn't to do like a low-level challenge this time around. So I will be leveling up, but this is just what I found in the order I found it. And that's how I'm going to be playing. It's just whatever I come across is what I deal with. Let's get out of that corner a little bit. Tail swipe. One, two. He's gonna go for that grab. That grab is actually a really good safety window for me. You wouldn't imagine it as such, but it actually is. Yep. Back swing. Tail swipe. Yeah. Ah, that was a tail swipe. I really couldn't see what was happening from behind him like that. There's my one mistake. There. This camera angle is brutal. Oh! He has an AoE. That's new. Hey Yoda. How you doing? You saying goodnight as in you're heading out, or saying have a good night? Good to see you though. You can't get good. Yeah. I mean, that's the funny thing, is it's like hyper focusing. I mean, if you do experience ADHD, it might be something to analogous to think about. It's one of those things where it's kind of just like a deep hyper focus. And that's kind of how I relate it to it. I don't have ADHD. So for me, it's like I don't get distracted easily, but also I have the long, intense periods of ability to focus, which is similar. Hyperfixation is part of that, right? But you gotta want it to focus on it. Oh, 2 grabs in a row, that's rough. You sleepy? All right, Darth Yoda, you have a good night. You rest well. I'll probably put some of the stream VODs and such into like YouTube clips or something. I don't know how I want to do it just yet. But I'll fiddle around with some ideas. So we can have things like that being a being a whole thing. Yeah, the reflexes, yeah. I could see that. Yeah, being hyper analytical is not necessarily a normal thing. Okay. It's about, you know, what, 6,000, 7,000 hours worth of hard work and experience to get to the point where I can analyze things when it's really hectic. That's what my soul level 1 Dark Souls stuff taught me. Honestly, barely. I'm half considering doing that tonight. I plan to just keep streaming. I'll take some breaks here and there as I go. It's gonna be an after hours stream. I'm going for a while tonight. That AoE though, I don't know how to deal with that. If I see it, I need to run. Yeah, I want out of this corner. Again? Oh, he's feeling spicy. That running attack animations locks you in for a while there. That's intense. Ah, rolled a little late. You get better at stuff like first-person shooter games? Yeah, I can see that. It's been a really long time since I played a good first-person shooter game. That would be fun sometime. Okay. Straight into the lunge. I don't really understand how he follows up on that always. Oh. A little bit out of position. I'm really wondering what phase 2 looks like. Oh, that. I was on the other end of that. That's legit though. It's like huge enemy, small room, camera boss. It's a camera boss. I like how this is where the first place I end up when I try to play a game like this is I end up in some pit with some boss that's really hard. I can't just go straight to Firelink Shrine. It's like, no, go directly to jail. So he will do moves like that twice in a row. That's good to know. Trying to figure out where my safe cases are, like when it's safe to heal. I have like one mistake as far as this boss goes. I can make one mistake if I can heal it up and get back to the fight. That tail swipe is interesting. There's my one mistake, by the way. Oh, interesting. There's two animations. Those are two separate animations. Ooh. We just learned something fascinating. So when he does his second head swipe, he drags his head differently than when he pulls it up normally. So I can always expect a second head swipe if he pulls his head up in that path. That's awesome. I love that. Just that complete whiff. The sloppy run, but that's okay. Yeah. I can't really be attacking while he's attacking. I have to choose my windows better. Why do I always end up doing this? I could always come back later and fight him when I'm actually good, but I'm loving this a lot. I'm really enjoying this. It's always recoverable. That's the thing. I have like that one mistake, right? You're not dead until you die. 1, 2. Oh, that was a tail swipe? Backhand. Nope. It's the tail swipe. So that's like his second variation of that follow-up. That's a very obvious one. So that long-reaching attack seems to be followed up quite often by the head or the little tail swipe. See there? I attacked and missed, and that was on me. Let's pull back into the room. Hey, Splitfire, how you doing? Good to see you tonight. Look what this guy does. Oh, it's spicy. Oh, it's spicy. For your home exam? Well, in that case, good luck with your home exam. A solid 2 minutes. You have all the time in the world to prepare if all the time in the world was only 2 minutes. I'll be wishing for your success. See, that's weird. The way he curls up, his arm goes the opposite direction. double little hop. Back swipe. Yep. Tail swipe. No, that's the lunge. He's gonna go for the grab. Yep. To follow up with the tail swipe. He does. Okay, good. I think I have a read on that. So that's his second variation of the follow-up for the head swipe. Okay. That tail swipe is pretty obvious. Good luck, Swiftfire, though. Have fun. Thank you for dropping in. Wait, did he just like grasp his hands together? Ah, that's an awkward spot. He actively moves away during it. Okay, that is what I got to be careful about. That looks like phase 2. I don't know what that means. So far, nothing has changed. Okay. That was just me making a mistake. We're reliably getting him there now. So what I'm wondering if he has a third phase. That's at 66% health. I'm wondering down at 33 if he's gonna have a third phase. What a spicy creature. If I decide it's not really feasible for me to keep doing this, I will go do other stuff in the game. But for right now, as long as I'm enjoying this, I'm not giving up that quickly. Gonna see his head swipe follow up? No. Just another head smash. Yep. He'll do his back swipe. Head swipe. See, that one kind of comes out of a place I can't really see it. That's the tricky one. Yep, do your backwards tail swipe. No, not that time. Okay. I would just blindly attack. I needed to back off there and get a better view of him. There's so much happening right there. Whew. Oh, that's thrilling. I should, like, change my title to Stuck on the First Boss. Let me do that real quick. I think that would be funny. There we go. Update our stream title to that. Why not? 1, 2. Oh, what? Whoa, that kind of came out of nowhere. Oh boy. Get back in there. We've had a couple really good runs though. I'm actually very happy with it. I'm trying to think, is there anything that I could realistically do with what I don't have? I have like nothing. Like there's no way for me to upgrade at this point. Two-handing? Two-handing is the best choice, I think, ultimately. I'm a little tired if you couldn't tell. I'm way too close. Oh, that was a weird one. So his animation, he basically runs to a wall and jumps off that wall to lunge at you. But what he did there is he went forward against that wall close to his diagonal, and he didn't turn around and then come back. He kind of went forward straight to the closest wall and then jumped forward. So it looked more like a straight forward lunge. So I do need to be cautious of that happening. I can't look for him turning around. I have to look for his actual animation. Crouching. There's a timing there where I can catch his hand on the recovery. Kill swipe. I don't like being on this side of him. Thank you. Oh. He was glowing in his mouth. I thought he was gonna breathe at me, but no, he did his next swipe. Was he actually even glowing? Was I seeing my my whatchamacallit? My souls. My runes. Maybe I saw my runes and thought that he was glowing. There we go. Okay. Run close. Get some hits in, back off a little bit. It was a really early roll. We got lucky. Kill swipe. Whoa. On the reverse. Uh-oh. Dude, stamina regenerates so fast. It's kind of absurd. Like, that's so quick. Alright, next phase is gonna be starting soon. We gotta be cautious of his AoE. Didn't matter anyways. I was focusing on his health. That's rough. You know the moveset of a dragon from Bloodborne? Bloodborne didn't have a dragon, did it? I don't think Bloodborne had a dragon. So... Huh. Curious? His moveset, you think it's from Bloodborne? I don't recognize it from Bloodborne at all. Which Bloodborne boss are you thinking? Ah, that second smash is so hard to time. You recognize it, you think, though? You might. You very well may. They do reuse small things like that all the time. He feels actually very unique to me, at least as far as my time in the Souls series goes. Like, there's some big similarities, but overall, I'd say he kind of feels very unique. I haven't fought every single boss of like the DLCs for Dark Souls 3 or for Bloodborne. I never played the DLC of either of them. That follow-up head smash seems to be my biggest struggle right now. I need to be careful of it. That backslash, what is the goal for me? I haven't seen that in a while. All right, almost down to the second phase again. That should be triggering like right now. Early roll. Early roll. I mean, aesthetically, he has some vagueness in resemblance to the, I think it was the Rotten Tree or something, whatever that boss is in Dark Souls 3. It's that one, maybe it's Bloodborne, I don't know. I think it's Dark Souls 3 though. Where there's that giant arena that falls into the ground and you have to fight like a giant pustule tree or something. He has some vague resemblance to that, but I don't really find his moveset to be overly similar. Again, I haven't done the DLCs though for Bloodborne or Dark Souls 3, etc. So I really don't know. There could have been a more advanced moveset for one of them. I don't know. It's a curious thing to think about it. As far as I'm concerned for right now though, like, he's spicy. He's very spicy. So to avoid the second head slam, there's a couple safe spots I just located. I just have to stay really close to his hand. It limits my visibility, but it seems pretty survivable. That's like the safest move he has, is that roar. It's super easy to telegraph it, or to dodge it, because it's so well telegraphed. But that head swipe is crazy. You know, probably the closest thing to that head swipe, just on a whim, that I think might be close to, like I said earlier, is Manus from Dark Souls 1. His hand swipe is very similar in nature to it. That may be Monster Hunter moves. Your pool is contaminated. What do you do? What actually happens when you're over here? That's dodgeable. Okay. You're not stupid, no. You're just wrong. Which is actually okay. It's okay to be wrong. That's also perfectly acceptable. You can't be right all the time. That burden is mine. No, I'm kidding. I'm barely ever right. I just say things with confidence and people believe me. You know what's also interesting? He's way so fast, but he kind of has a little bit of Seath the Scaleless in him as far as his design goes. How his AI operates based on where you're located at his base. With the arms. It's kind of weird, a weird connection, but when you go after the tail, the way he sort of circles around, I'm seeing a little bit of connection there. You can just run away from that attack. it's kind of irrelevant. You can run in and get some free hits, or you can run away. Tail swipe. Yep. Tail swipe. That early roll on that one really gets me. I need to be patient. Ah, that'll get me. Yeah. No, it's definitely a darker aesthetic and a little bit more eldritch in a sense. Not quite as based in like high fantasy. It's more like this guy, he weird. But he definitely has a little bit of like Thief the Scaleless in his like operation. It feels that way to me. So I've been streaming now for what, a couple hours. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna give myself an opportunity to stretch, stand up, probably hydrate. I think I haven't had anything to drink this whole time, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the opportunity to stand up and stretch. That said, though, I'll be going on a quick break. Probably be about a minute or two, and that'll be pretty much the worst of it. So hold on, if I alt tab, yeah, bam, beautiful, cuts the music. I'll be right back, and yeah, I'll chat with you guys soon. Oh man. What a wild ride I think this is gonna turn out to be. We're gonna have to really keep at it, I think. I think that's just the end result. We gotta keep at it. Oh man. Alright. Back into the madness. I think after a good stretch, it's always nice. Backhand, yeah. I think I'm learning the difference between those two. Oh, that was a tail swipe. It's hard to know without actually seeing the tail, I will admit. That one is a little arcane. That's enough time to react. Yeah. I think that's plenty enough time to react. I want to see whatever that bell thing is I keep seeing in the loading screens. It's like a little tower with a bell. That would be great. I'd love to hang out. Ringing the bell. Oh, I got the 1-2. I thought I rolled that one. A little bit of execution error, just because I'm really still getting my bearings, finding the ropes of the controls and how it feels. Oh. That arm was slightly out of my camera there, I think. I think it was just slightly out of camera, so I didn't quite catch it in its approach. Gonna have myself some fake chocolate. Hold on. I can't have real chocolate right now, so I found this funny chocolate replacement. It's called carob. They're like fake chocolates. It tastes pretty similar. A little more nutty. Pretty good. Yeah, I've kind of punished there for the that early spamming of the R1. position in this fight is really off. He's really big, but at the same time, he's so fast. It's hard to get a perfect grip on exactly where he is at any given moment. He kind of floats away from you, too. Alright, we're going to be hitting phase 2 here pretty soon. So he's going to go bright yellow like Pikachu. And then when he does, we run. I wanted to see that from that angle. Shame. I think my older controller, I think when I hit the button, it didn't press all the way. I've had the same Xbox controller since literally I was doing my Dark Souls 1, like SL1 challenges in Dark Souls 1. I haven't changed my controller this entire time. So it's getting kind of old. Pretty wild, actually. Tail swipe? No. That tail swipe, yes. Oh. Can't make up his mind. I think that move is really cute. A really good one. That head swipe came out of nowhere at a really awkward angle. I don't think I've seen him do it quite that angle before. Alright, phase 2 is going to be coming up shortly. I think we just put distance. Okay, I don't know what this changes, but it doesn't seem like much. I think it just ends up looking different. Oh, oh. That was new. He does little AoE burst now occasionally. Beautiful. You have to sleep? Alright, well you have a good night, Luca. Wish me luck. I'll be here. Oh, that early roll. I need to watch the other way. I don't think his body matters that much. I know what that attack looks like now, so I need to keep an eye on where the head is at, not where his body's at. That's manageable. That's very manageable, though. Yeah, technically, I should sleep too. It's like 12. It's midnight. I got work tomorrow, but I'm just going to keep streaming until I stop. But the VODs will be there. I'll probably upload some clips or something to YouTube. It should be fun. Yeah, what's up? Yeah. This is the boss at the bottom of the thingy. That's right. A little bit intense. That opening is still hard to deal with. The new horseback stuff? Oh, I probably will. I'm looking forward to it. I'll fight this guy on horseback. Of course I glitched the game out. Of course. Why not? Why not? Can I try again? Yeah. Oh man. I was not expecting that at all. Wow. Just get pushed out of the boss arena. That's so good. I wonder how many people have seen that happen so far. Yeah, camera angle right on that move. Two variations of that. That makes sense. I didn't recognize that prior to this. What I was seeing was I was seeing him doing that 1-2, that right left, and then I was seeing him do that the holding his hands together and lunging forward to smash. But right there, he did the 1-2, and then to do his tail swipe. So we can combo these a little differently. Nice. Hey, Demon Boy. Yeah, I remember you. How you doing? Unless you're under a different account. I remember there being a handful of Demon Boy or Demon names. If you went by something different back then, I definitely don't remember you now, but that's that. Some Calamite vibes. I could kind of see that. Actually. It has a very similar vibe in some senses. Particularly the lunging. The lunging feels very quick and full-bodied. Where am I at? This is the first boss. I don't know really where I'm at, but I got here. This is the first boss I've come across, and so we're fighting it to the death. Exactly. Some of the stomping things. Yeah. It does have a little bit of that vibe to it, which I'm definitely picking up. The tail swipes? Yeah. Whoa, okay. I thought that was the safe area. Because you've already beat 3 bosses, meaning I could take... Oh yeah, you can definitely take different routes, right? So many different routes. And I found this area. I was very... I didn't need to come down here. I really didn't need to come down here. I just ended up finding it, and I'm like, this is mine. Just eat some more fake chocolate real quick. Gotta keep my energy up for the fight. It's the first boss. No lying, Luca. It's the first boss. That's hard to read. That second head slam is so hard to read. I have to be ready to dodge on the head slams. I don't think I should be going in and to try to survive it. It's either move to a better position, don't try to attack, I guess is the main point I'm saying. Yeah. As far as like nostalgia goes, yeah, no, I'm right there with you. It's been a very long time since I was streaming properly, and I came back only about a month or 2 ago. Kind of get back into the flow of it. And I'm really happy to kind of be back doing it. There was no tutorial area, boss. That was just a funny elite NPC with a name. I backstabbed him like twice in a row. I don't think he counts. Whoa, why am I dying to that suddenly? That's twice now. That's twice in a row that I've died to that. I think because he's close to a wall, maybe its breath is hitting the wall and the AoE of it where it lands radiates out and hits me. I don't know. That's new. That hasn't been happening. 1, 2. They'll slide. Posture check. Fine, Luca. Ugh. In the middle of a fight. Let's go. Ugh. Here we are. Alright, now let's watch this. This is the second head slam. Yeah. I can see it now. Now it's the timing. Okay. That's really good. I can see what that animation looks like now. I think I can predict it. Not predict it, but I think I can recognize it when it comes up. But it's funny, Demon Boy. I said out, I'm like, I'm not going to do the level 1 challenge. I'm not going to, you know, basically try to beat every boss as a super challenge mode thing. And then here I am. Then here I am. This is just the first boss I found. Oh, super early. I've had some really good runs though. We've gotten into like half health so far. I'd say about half health is the best we've done at this point. Doing like 80 or 69 damage a hit is really rough. Back in there. Hey, go to bed, Luca. Go to bed. This is like the third time. Yeah, you have a good night, though. I appreciate you dropping in and being here. 1, 2. We're gonna do animation character. You're assuming portraying me. You're new to the animation character. Oh, I see. Yeah, the whole VTuber stuff, right? It's hilarious. I'm pretty new to it as well. It's only been there for like a few weeks to about a month. Just trying to get used to using it. It's a neat technology. I don't think I'll be like a... Dude, like super... Oh! What? Oh! That's what just happens. Oh! There's a very tiny ledge. Okay. There's a very tiny ledge near the wall, and his model is so big, he gets on that ledge, he actually angles downwards. He looks downwards slightly, so his fire breath is actually in the floor where his face is, which puts the fire directly there. So I'm getting hit by that when he's too close to the wall. That's what it is. He's getting angled downwards to face it. Ah, I see. We'll have to run away, I think, in that case, if I see that happening. I'll get used to the positioning of it. I'm gonna have another sip of my green tea here. Give me one moment. Oh. Hey, Brimmy. Yeah, I'd say I'm liking the game. This is my very first boss, and I think we're winning. I've literally not even been able to level up. I haven't collected enough runes. Like, that's how early in the game I am. I found this guy before I was able to level up. Because I never collected enough souls. Or runes. Sorry. I caught myself and I giggled and I lost. I died because I giggled. I'll take it. Whew. Yeah, he's spicy though. He's spicy. He's basically like a really diseased Pikachu. He's basically Pikachu. Kill Slave? Yeah. Ah. We spicy up in here. Let's go. Oh, so early on that roll. I think his body pushed me out of position as well. Oh, we're dead. I wasn't watching his health. Second phase. Second phase. So much fake chocolate. This is delicious. What you guys been saying? We played a lot of Sekiro. Feels weird jumping in this game. Doing the jump feels so wrong. So it's Y and R a right trigger. Yeah, it's weird. Super weird. This guy is so big, but the depth perception of this room makes it feel so small. It's so weird. Like, it's huge. Oh. That was early, but I think we got lucky. Woo! a little bit on the early side, but position worked out well. Woo, let's go. All right, watch out for second phase soon. Second phase soon. Probably another 3 or 4 hits. This is good. Elf swipe. Alright, alright, alright. Soon, 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 soon. Oh, don't die now. There it is. We good, we good. Oh, run. Forward slide. Go slide. Oh god. Let's do it again. Go swipe. One, two. Cut. Super early on that dodge. I need to be careful. Okay. 1, 2. Oh, snap. I misread that. Ah, at 50%. So good. So what are you guys doing? You're farming runes so you can use the Uchi. A Dex mage build will be fun, for sure. But at first, while you were playing, you had to hit it simultaneously to activate it. And then you just had to hold the button and then tap the triggers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Gotta hold it and then tap. It's like this menu here. I wonder if I should try using this. Maybe that'll be useful in the fight. Let's give that a try. It's not that good, but it's cute, and that's what matters. I deserve that. I deserve that as well. Magic is just so broken, is it? That usually is how it goes, though. Even back in the like Dark Souls days, some magic, you just sit there, pew, 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 the boss would be dead. It's that same feel, right? It's that same vibe. And you're just like, come on, really? Like, that's why they literally had like those challenges where it's like, oh, one-shot Manus challenge with magic, or you use like dark beads, red tear stone, you pile up 1,000,000 feet of damage. I'm like, where's the challenge in that? That's not a challenge. How can we minimize the challenge the most? The challenge. go. Let's go. I feel like I'm getting its pattern down though. We're pretty reliably getting later into the fight. Which feels really good. Did I just get a critical on him? Oh, that 329 damage. Let's go. That was sick. Why did that happen? Just enough damage to the face or something? Oh snap, he has a radius on that too? Well then. On me. I'm like really excited that I was able to get that critical hit. That was cool. I don't think I've seen that yet. Getting a critical on a boss. That's neat. Is it like a parry? Did I like attack him at the same time I was getting attacked or something crazy? I didn't think so. That was cool. I deserved that. I attacked one too many times there and I knew it. Alright, we're good. We should be getting to second phase shortly. Keep an eye on the health bar, make sure we're not going into overtime. Alright, it should be real soon here. bad at dodging that one. I don't know why, but that one gives me a struggle. That's hard. That's really hard. Overall, it makes sense. I think it's just a matter of if you know he's going to be low, just be safe until he does it. It's an approach issue. This whole part of the fight, I have it down now. It's really just going to be mashing out the patterns. Awesome. Alright. I can't see what's happening. I need to be out of here. Okay. Cautious of second phase starting now. Ah! I did it again. Let's go. That's so good. Definitely new phase. Definitely gonna trigger now. Give him his moment. Don't come closer. Oh, I shouldn't have gotten hit by that. Not dead. I have no valid license to be alive right now, though. Oh, I wasn't expecting him to do that attack. That was kind of a weird one. To have seen another critical right then. That would have been so cool. Why am I crouching? Whoa, 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 whoa. Careful, careful, careful. Okay, we're good. I'm dead. Bad positioning. No. Oh, that was their best attempt yet, though. That was good. That was real good. Oh, getting stuck in the corner, I think, is so deadly at that point. I just had no alternative. Holy cow, that was good. Taking a moment to eat some more fake chocolate and have some green tea. Oh man. That was a good one. Get back in there. What's happening? What just was that? That was a really weird one. Ah, I got trapped on that side of his head. That's not a good zone. That's a bad zone. He was kind of on that little ledge right there too. So when he's on that little ledge, he aims slightly down. So it's a little closer. That is a bad thing to happen. I gotta watch out for that. I can maneuver around it. I just need to see it and recognize it. Hello? What are we doing over here? I have no idea where he's facing. That was so rough. Woo. Let's do it. All right. Bill swipe. I don't know exactly how far away is enough. And so I thought I would try to roll through the fire burst, and I'm like, oh no. Oh no. That small space is tricky with that AoE. I'm almost tempted to put a shield on and try to block it. But I know that's not going to work well for me in the long run. I need to just deal with it. He was super weird that one too. Like he was doing weird attacks. Like stuff that wasn't making sense even. Okay. That was weird. I don't know exactly what happened, but I think it stored my input. on my controller. I hit the roll button. I didn't roll. I got hit. And at the end of my hit, I rolled. I think it stored my click. My button press. That was weird. I haven't had that happen in a long time. Bad roll, bad roll. Oh my gosh. When he gets hit, his whole face just wobbles and it's so gross. It's so gross. Oh man. That's wacky. Back in the mix. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh man, can I just say real quick, for those of you who are joining me here, watching me do this, I'm very grateful that you're here. I know Elden Ring is literally going to be like all you're going to see on Twitch for literally the next month. So the fact you're choosing to spend that time here with me feels really cool. And I'm really appreciative of it. I just wanted to make sure that was like something I acknowledged, because that's awesome. Thank you guys for lurking and being here. I also know it's a ridiculously late hour of the day. So I think it's pretty cool. I rolled into that. That was bad. Okay. Arms, do you think? Those little wiggly bits? Hold on. I'm trying to get a good look. They don't look like arms, do they? They look like branches. He's a tree spirit, right? So he's got to have little tree branches. They look like arms for a second there, and I'm like, oh my god. Are those arms? Thankfully, no. Thankfully, they're not arms. Not at all. That would be horrible. I needed to not do that. Hang on. We're playing a little loose and fast with the first part. I need to take it just a little more seriously. Just a little bit. You know what might also be happening is if I'm getting tired, my reaction time is going to slow down. If I start getting a lot of deaths on this guy, I may go ahead and take a nap and then wake up and then get back to it. A small nap to lake my thirst. That left side, that I guess his right side is so dangerous because if he does that charge attack, he actually hits you. But if you stay on his left, he never hits you. It's a tricky decision to make. It's a very hard decision. Cleaner this time. A little bit cleaner. That AoE goes, I can get hit by it twice and then I just die by default because I run out of health. Snap, I didn't even see that attack. On the rolls. I'm so nervous about that AoE. I need the health flasks to survive it. But if I don't have the health flasks, I basically lose if I get positioned poorly. So I basically have to choose what issue I need to deal with. Do I deal with not getting hit the entire thing? That's a luck-based thing. How good am I performing? How difficult of an RNG set I'm getting? Overall, though, it is manageable. The truth of it is, it's my own mistake that I died. Not the boss doing something I couldn't handle, that I didn't react to it properly. So it is possible. Okay. So that lunge attack is the one that he'll do at the start sometimes, and I need to roll left on that one. It's not the normal one. Okay. Whew. Getting there. It started my roll again. Don't roll away from that. I'll keep that in mind. Okay. I think we've worked out a lot of the details of how he fights. I'm gonna focus more on not commentating for a little bit. I'm gonna focus and get some attempts in without trying to commentate over it. Just kind of go focus mode here for just a few moments. Get a few good attempts in. So, if you guys talk though, I will respond, but it's not gonna be talking through my actual gameplay for a little bit. Okay, I don't think I was expecting that at all. That was surprising. Why was there a fire so far away from him? That was the furthest I think I've ever seen those reach. That's cool. Okay, so I actually have to do a little bit more than just watch him during that. I need to watch the floor for fire, because it could be anywhere, really. Oh. That's spicy. Okay, back to focus mode. Sorry, guys. Second phase. Yeah, see, none of them usually reach that far at all. Different with that one. What actually happened that was different with that? Because I don't feel like like he ended his normal sort of walking forward attacks. I feel like he ended it early and went straight for me. Weird. I'll have to keep an eye out for that now that I can know that that's something that will probably happen. It's that same move right there, but without any sound cue. Oh man, having not played a Souls-ish game in like years upon years has really set me up for a rusty experience. Embrace the rusty spoon strats. swing was bad. Yeah. Yeah, salad fingers, rusty spoon. The reference lives on. Though not by many. Nah, I don't play. I haven't played a single Dark Souls game in since Dark Souls 3. I played a little bit of Sekiro, I guess. That's true. I did play a little bit of Sekiro, but not even very much. Like 10 hours of it total. Yeah, I haven't, what? The lunges are crazy. The lunges are like the hardest things for me to like predict where to be because he's so fast and so big. It's really challenging to zero in on what I want to do with that. Remember back when I was playing a lot of Dark Souls? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like I said, like I played in total over like 6,000-7,000 hours of the Souls series. So it was the proper thing. And as you can tell, even though I'm dying to some weird stuff, it's mainly because I'm just not being careful. I actually recognize and know how to deal with every pattern so far. Usually it's just because I'm getting a little reckless. It's that optimization period where now that I kind of know what I'm doing, I start to see how far can I push it, right? How far can I push my luck? Easily one of my worst habits. Ah, I didn't see him do that jump. Ah, I'm getting tired. Not from playing, but just from the whole day. I've only gotten like 3 or 4 hours of sleep over the last like two or three nights. I've been having a really hard time sleeping. And yeah, it's a long fight. To endure that, it's a lot of mental energy. That's why I've been eating the fake chocolate. I'm like, I need something sweet. Give me some brain carbs, some brain juice. Oh. Haphazard rolling right there. That's dangerous. Yeah, I'm going to work tomorrow as well. Yeah, it'll be fun. The weekends where I work are busier too, so Friday, Saturday are gonna be really hard days. Really busy. Way early on that roll. And wrong direction completely. Let's run away from that. What? We're good. I know, perfect time for this game to come out. Honestly, if I didn't have work today, I would have been streaming this from the morning, like as soon as it came out. Reckless. Position myself just in time. Yep. Play this with moderation. Nah. That was reckless as well. That follow-up isn't a common one. I need to remember it. No, my end goal is that I'm going to be streaming Elden Ring, I think probably, I don't know, once or twice a day. And I'll just, like, in between work, like, so here's my plan, my vague plan I pulled out from the ether in the midst of, like, a 20-minute random, like, word salad. I was sitting here going, what if I just stream Elden Ring after work and then before work? And in my small-minded, my narrow worldview, when I came up with that idea, I was like, sleep? When do I do that? I'm like, I don't. I don't sleep. I figured that was the plan. Oh, wow. Yeah, sleep equal play. What? You can roll into the second half of that swing. That's crazy. I'll probably keep playing here for another 15 minutes or so, and then I will try to get some sleep. I think a good nap will do me well, and then we'll come back in the morning. I'll probably try to get wet. 4 hours now. I'll sleep for a little bit. Try to wake up, start stream around 7 to 11-ish. Probably another 4 hours. Yeah, refocus, exactly. So I'll probably get a good 5... No, hold on. Probably get a good like 4 hours of sleep or so. Come back and stream some more. But we've been going now for almost like what, 4 hours? Yeah, it's 15 minutes to beat this. You're dead tired? Me too, Primmy. Me too. We're in this together. Sometimes I get some really rough RNG here too. Oh, I didn't see that. That tail swipe when it's facing the opposite direction is like so sneaky. He curls his whole body around so that if he's facing a certain direction, you actually can't see his tail as it curls around, and it just looks like he's sat there. So it's like I look for the tail curling as my cue, as my telegraph. But maybe that's not what I should be doing. I think under most circumstances, it's probably fine. It's probably just a fringe case that I don't need to pay too much attention to. But we'll keep it in mind. I want that to land so bad. He wiggles too. It's like right in and out of melee range. This move, I think that's adorable. I love when he does that one. No! That camera angle was rough. Ah, he got me. He got me. What do you do? Sorry, I'm having fun pushing the buttons on my little Stream Deck device I bought. I have a bunch of little buttons I can push, and I'm like, hello, how are you? I'm small. I'm big. I'm small. I quite enjoy it. It's a fun little device. Tail swipe. I have no idea what he was doing or where. What else does it do? All sorts of things. Dude, I have so many buttons. Like, totally getting sidetracked for a minute here. I'm just gonna die real quick. Literally, on this little thing, I have a button that has like 11 things it does. If I hit this, I have a little break button. I click that. It'll launch Spotify, play a specific playlist, change the volume. It'll change the scene on OBS over to my break screen. It mutes my mic. And then it also sets like a timer for me so I know how long I've been on a break for. And the list goes on. I have lots of little buttons like that to kind of like set up a scene transition or to do it a certain way. I even have one for ending the stream where it'll automatically close the stream. It'll like play music, same idea. One of my favorite buttons I have, where is it? Is I can just like swap through my scenes on OBS with just like a click of a button. I can set, yeah, I set it up myself. Basically, you have preset buttons that do a very specific thing, right? So let's say you have a button that turns your stream on and off. You can do that, but you also have I think they call them like macro. Basically, you can macro multiple actions, so it's like a multi-action button rather than it being a specific action. It's just like from a preset, right? So if you set it up in a clever way, you can have it do a lot for you. And it took me a little bit of fiddling to get it right. I even have it like delay. So like it'll wait 1 minute before shutting off the stream once I hit the end stream button. It'll get it all set up, and then it will wait like 60 seconds. And then it'll do that. It's like kind of creating a bash file kind of gap. Basically execute these actions in this order. And this just activates the button. It's really cool. I like it. It's really, really cool. And what's really nice is that this little display buttons, you can set them up to have like multiple pages, or you can even set it up so that you have, whatchamacallit, you have folders. So it's like, I don't know if you have a smartphone, but it's like on your home screen on your smartphone, you can put things in folders, right? So you can have one button open up into an entire screen full of buttons. I might be dead here. Yeah. Almost. There it is. The follow-up on that was rough. I think I'm probably gonna wrap up here. But in terms of like cool things, like I'll just hit this one here. So if I hit this button, we'll just alt tab out of that real quick. So if I hit my break button, watch this. I can talk. It gives me about 4 seconds or so. It'll just cut me off completely and just start playing whatever music on the playlist it wants to play. It just does it automatically. So it should hit this button here. Did it do it? There we go. And then I can also just come back. I have actually 2 buttons for resuming. One that'll resume me back in small mode, and then one that'll do it in the big mode. So I have kind of a choice if I want to have like a moment where I can chat with you, kind of in front of the game, or I can have it so I'm just right back into the gameplay. And I can swap scenes really quickly and easily too. That was a pause screen indeed. I got one more attempt in me, I think. One more, and I'm gonna make this one like super thorough. It's super nice at the touch of a button. Exactly. Exactly. And I have it set up on Spotify. I have a royalty-free playlist that I can do. So I'm allowed to use that music for streaming. It's actually safe to use. So that's why I have it set up that way, so it auto chooses the playlist rather than whatever playlist I currently had on. I want to try that jumping attack on him at least once. Oh, that hurt. That's rough. It's like I'm fighting myself now. It is. The big me. Let's go. I left it on the big one for fun, but yeah, we'll get you back on small. See, look, in the middle of a fight, that's how easy it was to switch the scene. Isn't that crazy? Hashtag not a sponsor. That was my last attempt I had in me for right now. Yeah, that was a short one. Yeah, just the click of a button, I can be like, wee. It's actually really fun. I like it. So yeah, that was Elden Ring, the first boss of Elden Ring. You can't convince me otherwise. I think it's hilarious. Yeah, good night. I think, like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna start probably at 7 a.m. PST, and then I'll be back in it, probably killing this guy if I can, and then I'm gonna go to work. So I figure another 4-hour stream in the morning will be good. So those of you who check this out. This is one last button I'll end with here. It's a really cool button. I click this button here,